All right, good afternoon. It is time for the Toronto Argonauts at the Montreal Alouettes. We have coached by for Toronto Ryan Dinwiddle, quarterback Nick Arbuckle, McMahon and Williams in the background. Coxey, Unger the third, Brissett, and Daniels are the main wide receivers. Place kicking is done by Hargulian. Excuse me, I can't read my own handwriting. Harulahu, I think. Return duties by Turner Jr. Defensive lineman is Chatfield. Linebackers McManus. DB is McFadden. These are the 25 Argonauts. Montreal Alouettes. Jason Moss is the head coach. Davis Alexander, the quarterback. Thomas Arlington and Theus are the backs. Mack, Philpott, Rambo, and Sneed are our top receivers. Letcher Jr. is our punt and kick returner. Uguak, Sankey, linebacker, and Into is the main DB. Again, these are not every player on these teams. They are going to be the keys that I use for box score. So let's find out here as Toronto, and I'm not really making a call. If I flip heads, Toronto takes the ball. So I'm just doing it very simply. Heads, Toronto takes the ball. So Toronto Argonauts get the ball first. Here we go, folks. Their opening kickoff. No, and we are playing here at Percival Molson Memorial Stadium in Montreal. Toronto goes to work. We've got offense 8. It's going to be a red zone. Toronto moves down into the red zone. Under center, Arbuckle looks, snaps the ball, drops back. He's going to hand it off, and McMahon is going to skip through into the end zone. McMahon is going to get a big run here. This run is 83. 83 is a 13-yard run. The extra point is good. And the Toronto Argonauts draw first blood in Montreal as the Montreal Alouettes now get the ball. Their opening kickoff. Do they take it back to the house? They do not. And they go to work. It's going to be the defense of the Toronto Argonauts. 8. They're going to give up a red zone play. Down the field goes Davis Alexander and company throwing passes. What do they do in the red zone? 12 is going to be a field goal, so they're going to get a field goal from Maltus. And this field goal for them is going to be 22, is going to be a 26-yarder. And holy cow, folks, we have got a ball game as Toronto and Montreal getting it done. Offense 6. Going to be another red zone trip for the Toronto Argonauts. Into the red zone 11. A touchdown pass as Arbuckle drops back. It's going to be a TD pass of 78. 78 is going to be a 31-yard pass. Arbuckle. 31-yard pass. 2. And let's go ahead and roll the die. 3. Coxey. Extra point. Oh my God, Toronto on fire right now is good. PAT. Montreal Alouettes take the kickoff. Bring it out. And they roll. It's going to be defense 6. Red zone again. My God, folks, this is going to be a shootout. The Alouettes in the red zone. It's going to be a touchdown run. Handoff to Thomas Arlington. Thomas Arlington with a, unbelievable, this is one hell of a shootout. 30, it's going to be a 1-yard dive. Extra point. PAT. Does Toronto get their drive? They do. So the game is going to continue to be a high-scoring. Defense 10. It's red zone. You're kidding me. Montreal Alouettes give up another Toronto red zone drive. 4 is going to be a touchdown pass. Arbuckle, second of the first quarter. Another TD pass as it is a barn burner. 97 is a 50-yard bomb to Unger the third. The third, and the extra point is good. PAT. Does Montreal get their drive? They do. Oh my God, what a game. Offense 8 is a punt. Oh, Montreal has to punt the ball to end the first, killing this tension. Toronto scores 7. Holy cow, 21 points for Toronto. Montreal with 10. Folks, Montreal being hammered at home by the Argonauts. Holy bejeebers. 21-10. Second quarter about to get underway. Toronto's first drive. This is going to be, this is going to be a record setter. Holy cow. Defense 7. Red zone. No, you say it ain't so. Montreal being blistered. 6 is a touchdown pass. Arbuckle. What the hell? TD pass. 66 is going to be 21-yard pass to Brissett. He's hit all 3 of his top targets. The PAT, Arbuckle tearing him up. Oh, PAT, no good. Holy cow, folks, that is crazy. The Montreal Alouettes are completely beside themselves as Jason Moss is storming the sidelines. 5 is going to be picked off. No, say it ain't so. Alexander intercepted by... Well, I'll roll here. Intercepted by the linebacker, McManus. And does he return this for a touchdown? No, he does not. But Toronto takes charge on a short field. Holy cow, the fans here in Montreal beside themselves. 10 is going to be defense. 10 is red zone. You've got to be kidding me. They have not had a drive, they had a punt. No, they have not. They have had every single drive in the red zone. The Montreal defense, an absolute sieve today. At home. In front of fans. Not pretty. 3 is a missed field goal. There's a chance at a rouge. And there will not be a rouge, but a missed field goal. Montreal needs to get going. Man, do they need to score? I don't know. Offense 6. Going to be a red zone. There we go. Are they going to score? He drops back. He looks. He fires. No, he hands it off. It's going to be Theus. Theus on a touchdown run. This touchdown run is 28, 1 yard. Theus, a 1 yard run, extra point. Oh, it bounces off the upright, folks, but it is good. Does Toronto get their final drive? They do not. Does Montreal get their final drive? They do. Does the time run out? It does. Wow, I can't believe it. We got Toronto finally slowed down. 28 total for them. A missed field goal for Toronto. Alexander with an interception, but then a red zone touchdown for Theus. Folks, it is 28-17 at halftime. The Montreal Alouettes exposed. The Montreal Alouettes getting a butt chewing from Jason Moss in the locker room. Gentlemen, we are much better than this. What the hell are we doing? Pulls Davis Alexander over and says, all right, man, no more interceptions. He's had 1, not too bad. And then he tells this defense, how can you let Arbuckle throw 3 first-half touchdowns? We have got to play better. Let's go get it done. Coming out of the tunnel, Montreal to start the third quarter, down by, 11 points. Don't need that. By 11 points. Holy cow. Montreal goes to work. Offense 4's red zone, baby. Here it is. Jason Moss coached him up after halftime, or in the halftime tunnel. Locker room. Touchdown pass. Alexander measures himself and says, you ain't the only one there, Arbuckle. 99 is going to be, we're going to the next chart. It's a bomb. 66 is going to be a 69-yard pass to, holy cow, to Philpott. And the extra point, actually we may go for 2. They missed, oh no, Toronto missed the extra point. So, excuse me, they have 7. They had 6. They have 27-17. So we're not going to go. We're going to take that. We're going to take the PAT. PAT is good. No reason for us to go for 2 since they're the ones that missed the PAT. All right, so it's 27-17. Holy cow. Montreal goes to work. Offense 7, red zone. Toronto, excuse me. Going to score again here, folks. 11, touchdown pass. Arbuckle. Holy cow. Arbuckle with a 95. It's going to be a 48-yard pass to, you've got to be kidding me, Brissett. And the extra point, they might line up and go for 2. Yeah, we're going to line up and go for 2. If I roll a red zone, we'll get the 2. 7. 7 is going to be, oh, wait, actually, we're going to roll offensive defense. Defense. 7 is red zone. They're going to get 2 points. So a 2-point conversion for Toronto to get back that missed point. Toronto here to win. They are not messing around. Absolutely not messing around. Montreal's defense is a total sieve. And the irony is their defense is great. It's just unfortunate I keep rolling Toronto's offense. Offense 10, punt. For, oh my God, Toronto goes back to work. Got to start rolling that defense. There it is, defense 7. Red zone, though. I'm rolling the red zone. Cannot believe it. Red zone against Montreal again. 9 is a touchdown run. This is going to be Arbuckle from the... Well, let's see. If I roll low, it'll be Arbuckle. 69. 69 is 20... Oh, that's a passing touchdown. 6-yard run. Yeah, we'll give it to Arbuckle. He's having a killer day. 6-yard run. Extra point. Good. PAT. And MA. Do they get their drive? They do. Here we go. Montreal needs to start scoring points. Offense 10. It's a punt. You've got to be kidding me. Punt. TA. TA doesn't need it, but do they take their extra drive? They do. Here we go. Toronto does not need it, but we'll take it. Offense 7. They're in the red zone again. My God, folks, what an absolute butt-kicking field goal. What are you doing? They settle for a field goal from Harlou. I'm sorry, I can't remember writing. Haru Lahu, I think. Pardon me if I butcher that. I really do apologize. How far was that? That field goal was 30. 3-0 is 28-yard field goal. Holy cow. MA scored with a 69-yard bomb, so they gave everybody hope. It would have made that made it 24-27, but then they let Toronto throw a bomb for 48, and then another run by Arbuckle, so 14, and now 17 more points. Holy cow, 27. No, tell me this ain't right. 21, 27, 34, 44-24 going into the fourth quarter. Montreal fans completely flustered. Can't believe it. Defense 9, punt for Montreal. Toronto now can coast. Toronto, offense 5, red zone. My God, they're killing them. When I roll that, you can see that rating. It's unbelievable. I've rolled Montreal's defense a couple of times and somehow managed to hit 7 every time. So, you know, it's football, baby. 4, touchdown pass, Arbuckle. I'm thinking the backup would be in by now. We're going to put backup. I'm going to put backup. I don't know who the backup is. 79. 79 is a 32-yard bomb. 32-yard pass. 2. And this is going to be McMahon out of the backfield. So 2, a running back. Extra point is good. Man, this is just flat embarrassing. A backup quarterback comes in against Montreal. Here we go. Montreal, offense 7. It's going to be red zone for them. It's too little too late. Let's see if they can put some icing on the cake. Field goal. They settle for a Maltos. 14. They settle for a field goal. Oh, they went for a field goal to 23. Yeah, my God. 23-yard field goal. Unbelievable. What are you doing? Jason Moss, I guess, thinks they're going to make some dramatic comeback, or maybe it's just pride. They're just playing. They don't want to. Just playing for pride, I guess. Toronto, here we go. Toronto offense 4. Picked off, finally. Backup. I'll put backup QB. Intercepted. And it's picked off by, Into. Excuse me. Into gets the first shot at this. Do they return it for a touchdown? Oh, so close. They do not. Montreal, do they get their final drive? They can. Does time run out? Nope, they're going to get their final drive. Montreal. Come on, Montreal. Go out swinging. 10. Nope, they're going to punt. So they just given up. And Toronto, do they get their last drive? They might. Does time run out? It does. So red zone backup quarterback throws a touchdown, 32-yard touchdown pass to McMahon out of the backfield. That's 7 more. The backup is picked off. No points at all for Montreal. This was a drubbing. 27. 37, 44, 51 to 24. Toronto is 1-0. Montreal gets trounced on 6/6/25. CFL 25 projection season, right? This is all based on my best guesses, what I thought these teams would be like. There is no actual historical relevance to these teams. They are not. So again, take this with a grain of salt. These were my fictional teams based on my projections. Toronto comes out firing. Thanks for watching. Good day.